I dug deep. I showed something that that all fighters are all about. Get up and keep fighting on. I'm not in this game to throw a few jabs and run around the ring. I'm here to punch on and fight. And I'm sure it was one entertaining fight. I'm sure a lot of people were quite entertained with that.
Yes.
So if I can make fans come out of their seats and start screaming, even if it's for me, against me, I don't care. That's what boxing is all about, and that's what I intend to bring for the next 10 years.
You bounced back really well in the second round, but how hurt were you after you took that shot?
No, man, I wasn't hurt. Look, it was just like a flash knockdown. I threw a right. I didn't see his right. Got me down. What do? You get back up. Simple, yeah. That's it. I wasn't hurt at all.
Was it his first knockdown? Was it like first years in the United States to fight it? Or did you just kind of get over it?
No, look, I think I was a bit too relaxed coming in.
Yeah.
Felt like everything was just like, I didn't understand. I wasn't too pumped. I was just too mellow. Usually before my fight, I'm nervous and getting in that zone. It took me 2 rounds to actually get into that zone.
You feel like you're comfortable or fighting outside of the United States or fighting in Australia?
Oh, United States?
Yeah, just in Minneapolis.
Man, this is a buzz for me, man. This is what I dreamed about, man. I was looking in the ring with that Showtime banner. I was freaking out. I was like, man, this is what I've been watching my whole life on TV.
And you still took until the second round?
Yeah, so it didn't kick in. It didn't kick in, And then after the knockdown, I was like, all right, I'm in a fight now. I need to wake up and fucking get my shit together.
Was it hard to get him to engage? Because we know he's the type of fighter that likes to wait on his opponent so he can counterattack. Was that one of the problems with him, to get him to engage with you?
Look, he's a boxer. He stays on distance, throws a few jabs, crosses, and he's got these real sharp hands. It was a good experience just learning to be able to sort of miss the shots, take the shots, and being able to see the shots and then slowly start putting the pressure on him and slowly breaking him down. I think in one round I got him with a few shots and he was really ready to go.
He was hurt.
Again, in the later rounds, I could feel him through the body shots I was landing. I could feel him going, making these
Was
moaning
the
noises.
game plan tonight really to push him up against the ropes, keep it close, keep it inside, or did you want to throw from the distance at all?
The first few rounds, I wanted to be cautious, and I got caught, But it was like a 5-fight type learning experience, I went through so much in that fight, and I felt in control most of the time, he was throwing a few jabs and crosses, but I was sort of just like parrying them off. He didn't, I was like, whatever, it doesn't hurt. This is fun. This is what boxing's about for me, If you want to punch on, let's punch on, And it was simple.
At the end of the fight, how confident were you that you won, and how surprised were you that the judges had it as close as they did?
I thought I won.
Yeah.
I felt in control most of the time, and then excluding the knockdown, and then the second round he probably won that as well. So that's a three round head start already.
Yeah.
So you do have to catch back up, but I felt like from round 3 onwards, I felt it was not one-way traffic. He was landing a few shots, but I felt in control the whole time.
Tim, tell us about that preparation. There was some adversity that you didn't want to talk about beforehand. Now that it's over.
Yeah, look, I went through a coughing. I was sick for 2 weeks before the fight. I didn't want to say anything, but I couldn't breathe, and my spurts were just going crazy. I was just trying to stay away from everyone and trying to drink as much water. But yeah, it was a good experience, whatever's faced, whatever problems you have faced, you've got to push through and find a way to keep going.
So when knockdown happens, because watching this from the balcony of the press conference, you got up and the blood's coming up, right?
Yeah, it was an accidental headbutt.
It was a headbutt, okay, so that was up there.
Yeah.
So it was up there, okay.
Yeah, accidental
Oh, I want to ask what-
headbutt. Yeah, I knew it wasn't a punch because I felt the headbutt, and then the ref came in the corner.
Something was taken care of right away too.
Yeah, Mark, my cut man did a perfect job. I didn't see the blood at all.
So what from this fight? What do you think is the experience that you most take going on into a future fight, maybe with Castaño or Charlo?
Man, I'm ready to punch on, facing adversity and being able to recover. You know, it's what boxing's all about. You know, it's never going to be one-way traffic where it's going to be easy. You know, you get punched in the face. This is what it's all about. You know.
What's your prediction for that fight?
Charlo, Castano. I think Castano wins. I like his activity level. But if Charlo's like catches shots and but his work rate isn't high, you know. So he sort of jabs a few times and he moves around and he finds that perfect shot. But Castano's work rate is cracker. So again, it's going to be an interesting fight.
Do you want your next fight to be here or back at home in Australia?
I like the fact that it was here. You know, I got to get out of my comfort zone. You know, in Australia it was crazy because like me coming out of the ring in Australia, I was like coming into the ring. It was like 20,000 people screaming to the top of their lungs with zero support. Here it was a bit different, you know, it was a different feeling. But you know what? I'm hoping to gain more fans and followers.
Any chance we can Minnesota can be your American home away from home?
Man, there's a few places that I want to go to in America. One of them's Vegas for sure. But yeah, man, if Minnesota's welcomes me again, I'd love to be here again.
You see how the crowd is.
Man, it's pretty dope here.
Yeah.
In this arena, it's pretty cool.
For as active as you've been, is your plan to wait out Charlo Castaño, or do you want to get at least one more fight?
If the boys are going to go on a honeymoon after, what am I supposed to do? Wait around? Wait for my boxing life to finish? You know, they fight once a year.
Yeah.
You know, you got to stay active. You got to make as much money as you possibly can, and you got to improve day by day. So it's quite simple.
All right, time for two more questions.
Yeah, I was gonna say you said your cardio you came in sick on this to this fight, but it seems like after the knockdown that you kept getting stronger and stronger, and your volume of your punches was kept increasing. What do you? How did you prepare for that in your camp to deal with it?
My coach, he pushes me to the next level. Train 2 or 3 times a day. Then there's no stone unturned. You know, this is why I succeed. And my fitness was no problem. I could go another 10 rounds. I don't know, man. I was just feeling sweet, you know. I could see Terrell gassing. He was breathing heavily, but I would come back to my corner. I was like, sweet, man. Huh? Man, we got the ocean, the beach. Yeah, we're far. Yeah, we fight with the sharks.
All right, Tim, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations. Cheers.
Just had to meet him.